Third and fourth graders, how you doing? Mr. Wojcik here, technology. And we're going to go over Dash again. So we're going to work with Dash for a second rotation or module. You in the first module, you just learned a little bit about Dash, turning him on, getting him to move a little bit, working through some problem solving with him and programming. And we're going to continue to do that. So later in the year, you know all the blocks, the programming blocks, and you can program Dash to do other things that I want you to do later in the year. So here we go. We have Dash sitting in front of me right here. Remember, we're going to turn Dash on by the power button right here. I'll turn them on right now. And then remember, we're always going to pick up Dash by the base, never the head. Okay, and just because there's gears in his head here, and we don't want to wreck those gears or motors. So please don't pick them up by the head. I'm going to turn my Chromebook to the iPad so you can see the iPad here. And hopefully that should be pretty good right there. All right, we used Blockly last time, and Blockly's right here. So we're just going to tap on Blockly, press the play button that pops up. Press puzzles, press Dash, and then you can see I programmed all the way over to here, but you can get all the way past that spot there to get all those lessons done. I would imagine we'll get most kids to this area or groups to this area for programming Dash. I think most of you got to the first 3 or 4 programming challenges, and then I did the next 3 anyway. So on this challenge here, I believe there was a tricky challenge that everybody was having trouble with. I will help you out with that one as if you have not finished that yet. So you can go ahead and move forward to some of these other challenges. This one was, there was a third one in this block that was kind of tough. So I'll help you solve that one. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna go into this one for example. This one here says robot puppy training. You're going to train your own robot puppy. Dash can become part robot, part puppy, and loads of fun. And in these programming blocks, you're just adding on to what they already have here. So you're not taking anything apart, you're not taking anything away. You're just reading these directions. And remember last time, we talked about how we read directions, whether it's a math word problem or a programming problem. So we want to read it first just to see what it says. And then when the second time, we're going to read it again for understanding. And then we're going to read it a third time to start solving it. So then we have by the third time we read it, we have a really good idea of what they want us to do. So first sentence is here, Dash wants to be petted. Tap the start button, then push Dash's top button to see what happens. Notice that the programs are in 2 stacks. So really there's nothing to add here. I'm going to read it again. Dash wants to be petted. Tap the start button, then push Dash's top button to see what happens. Notice that the programs are in 2 stacks. So I think I got it. And I'm just they want me to tap the start button, and then push Dash's top button. So Dash's top button is right here. So that's Dash's top button right there. He has other buttons here that we can use as well, but this is his main top button that they want us to push for this activity. So again, no blocks to add on this one because everything is darkened out. So we just have to start it and push his top button. So he says hi. I don't know if you heard that. And then I push the top button, and Dash is going to sigh, and then he's going to turn left, and then he's going to turn right. So let's see. There we go. All right, so that was finished. We didn't have to add any programming blocks to that one. We just had to read and understand those directions. The next one you're adding blocks to, so the directions are a little longer. Again, read it those 3 times. 1 to listen to it, 1 to understand it, and then the third time to solve it. So it really works well for any type of word problem that you're working on, especially in math. So here it looks like I'm not going to read it because I already did it. but the block's already here. We're going to leave those alone. This is the block we're going to work with right here. Whoops. And it says dash is hungry. Add blocks under when dash obstacle in front to make dash look up and down and make a sound. So here we go. When dash obstacle in front, it says. So I'm just working with this block. I'm going to make dash. I would read it a second time, but I already did it, so I know what to do. So now I'm just going to break it apart. So I'm going to make, when there's an obstacle in front of dash, so there's two sensors right here. These two black mirrors or glass, plastic see-through. There's two sensors in there, and dash can see through that. And he can sense when something's in front of him so he doesn't crash. Also, dash has it in the back as well. So you'll use the front and back sensors in these lessons today. So you're going to make them look up and down. So I'm just going to make them look up. And then we're going to make them look down. So notice I'm just breaking this word problem apart, taking it by steps. Oops, make them look down. And then make a sound, right? It doesn't say I have to have a specific sound. It just says make a sound. So this is my sounds. And remember, we had a hard time recording sounds last time. I did fix that on the iPad, so you should be able to record all your sounds without any problem at all. So I just go into my sounds, pick a number where I want to record. Oops. Pick a number and record my new sound. I'll just do it number 1. Hi dash. Hi dash. Press the check mark. It should load that sound into dash. Hi dash. And I'm going to go back to my app, and I'm going to make sure that this is on number 1. We should be good to go. So here we go. I'm going to press play. And I'm going to press the top button. And then the obstacle in front, I'm just going to put my hand in front of dash. If you can see that. And he looks up, and he looks down, and he says, hi dash. All right, so then I have the good job. So those are some of the examples of the programs you're going to be working on, and you'll use more and more blocks as you go through these lessons. Whoops, he can hear me. Hi dash. So dash, we're going to put you to sleep there. All right, so we're going to just continue to use those and different new blocks as you're moving through these lessons, and it should be a lot of fun. You should have a good time. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.